What's up, guys? Tyler here. Welcome back to a brand new video and happy 4th anniversary to Nightmare on Elm Street. So this will be my Nightmare on Elm Street 4th anniversary special. So as always, let's get into it. So this movie, I actually recently saw it this year, so I've never seen this movie until a few months ago. I saw it in theaters and I decided to watch it because I basically decided to expand my horizons with movies and stuff like that. Since last year I got into the Scream franchise, so I figure why not go back and watch some of the horror classic horror franchises. So this is one of the first ones I started out with. So I haven't seen any of the other ones yet. I've only seen the first one, so I don't have much merch from the movie yet. But I do have some stuff that I will show you guys right here. So let's get into the merch. So this is just the basic stuff right here. So this is just all the 8 films right here. Got this DVD version with a nice shiny slipcover. So for sure it's no special features or anything. It's just a standard DVD with all the movies in it like that. So no artwork, nothing special. So I know that they released I want to say maybe 30th or 35th anniversary Blu-ray for the first film. So I'm very surprised that I think it's Screen Factory hasn't released a box set that has all the films on there. I know they did it for the Friday the 13th movies. So there's that. Here's the remake. So while I was watching the film, I was actually a little late to the film, so I actually don't know how much of the film I missed. But I'll rewatch it tonight. But honestly, I was very surprised that there wasn't many kills in the movie. I was very surprised. I think there's only like, if I remember correctly, 3 or 4, something like that. So, but the soundtrack is pretty cool. The score, very memorable. Totally 80s, which is cool. You guys know I love the 80s. Uh, what else? Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, one of his best roles, and I actually know him because he voiced the Riddler and the Batman and Vulture and the Spectacular Spider-Man. And in my opinion, I think he would have made a great live-action Vulture. That would have been cool. If they would have casted him as the Vulture in Tobey's Spider-Man 4 or another Spider-Man movie, that would have been peak casting. So, and I always thought that his version of the Riddler, I always thought that they should have took inspiration from that version of the Riddler and put it into the Batman 2022 movie. In my opinion, that would have been way better instead of what we got with the mask. Because I just thought that was kind of weird. Creepy, but at the same time, kind of weird. Now, the gothic look in the Batman cartoon, in my opinion, that would have worked a little bit better. But anyway, getting back to Nightmare on Elm Street. So, what was Robert Englund's best roles? So, here's a film program right here. So, cool stuff in here. Not a lot of pictures of Freddy Krueger. So, but very interested to see where the franchise goes after the first one. I know that sequels is kind of what killed the horror franchise. So, but I'm very surprised that a lot of horror franchises had a lot of sequels, especially a year or two after, very back to back stuff like that. I'm very surprised. I'm surprised they didn't let the franchise breathe. So this is probably one of the franchises that fell into that category with the sequels. I think the same with Halloween and Friday the 13th movies. So, but in my opinion, I think Scream has gone away with doing sequels and doing good sequels because they actually let the franchise breathe, even though they did the first 3 within the same time period. 1 year after and 3 years after. Uh, And then, but 11 years later, Scream 4. And then another 11 years passed till we got Scream 5. Then year after that, Scream 6. Then 3 years later, which should be 2027, we're gonna get Scream 7. So, but I'm just really interested to see where this franchise goes after the first one. I remember a little bit of the first one all out, like I said, but I didn't want to do this video without seeing the first one. So I did see it in theaters a few months ago. I did post about it on my Instagram. I'm gonna rewatch it tonight. Most likely I'll probably binge watch a few of the movies with my sister. So, but I never been into horror movies until last year. So, I mean, so far, Scream's my favorite horror icon, horror franchise so far. So I just like the mystery. And for sure, I think Freddy Krueger is for sure going to be another favorite of my horror icons so far. So, like I said, I'm interested to see where the franchise goes. And I've heard rumors about them doing another reboot. In my opinion, I don't think that they should do another reboot. I mean, they already did one back in when did this come out? I think 2010 or something like that. Came out around the same time as the Friday the 13th reboot. I think that one was 2009 or something like that. So I'm not I don't know, what do you call it? I'm not too familiar with the years of all the movies yet. So, but like I said, for sure I'll rewatch Friday the 13th. I'm sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street. For sure I'll rewatch that tonight. Probably with some of the other sequels that came out after it. But I really wanted to do this video to tell you guys that this is another franchise I'm getting into. So, sure, I know more about the franchise. I'll do better videos with more merch. So, speaking of merch, I want to show you guys this cool shirt I got. I got this for like $8. So there's our Freddy Krueger hands right here. And this one actually is double-sided. And also, I'm very surprised that they didn't put an image of Freddy right here. That would have been cool if they did, but the back's pretty cool. It says Nightmare on Elm Street on it. So that's pretty cool. So, and I do appreciate the little Freddy Krueger homage they did in Scream 5 when they're about to kill off Amber and she was all burned and stuff. You can tell that was inspiration from Freddy Krueger because she looked all burnt. So I thought that was pretty cool. So far I liked what Wes Craven has done. So where he did the first Nightmare on Elm Street, and I think he correct me if I'm wrong, he might have wrote on the second one and did the third one. So, but I'm gonna watch Nightmare on Elm Street tonight. So get more familiar with this franchise. So that's all for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.